Peace, brothers and sisters. I'm back. Part 2 of the female. She really doesn't give a damn about you. And I know a lot of you sitting up there, oh, why are you talking like that? A lot of females is like, why are you always saying things like that? They know I'm talking the truth. But before we get into it, let's pay all due respects to the Creator. The sun rises. Hotep, Ashe, I'm sure I'm in Ra, and this is part 2 of a special event that I'm having, and I'm showing you proof because a lot of you constantly keep saying that is not true, and more women are coming out and they're exposing each other. Maybe they just probably tired of the regular monotony, the way things are. They just want to be real and let you men know. Once you just wake the fuck up. The competition, you're getting weak. But this is generations of who's teaching these young boys, who's guiding them up to be a man, and why they are so sensitive, why they're so whippy, if you will. Man, if you don't want this type of woman, you need to just cut her off. Because she's going to cut you off. And when she cuts you off, she's going to have no mercy. No mercy for whatsoever. So, brothers and sisters, for further ado, I want to get right into this video. Part 2 of the special event. She don't want you. Because the woman knows she ain't shit. Let's get into it, brothers. Oh, yeah. And sisters. But before we get into it, I want to say this clearly. All women are not like this. All women are not. Some women don't. It's not even in their bones to be that way. But don't get it twisted. For every 10 females, 7 are ruthless. For every 10 females, 7 of them are ruthless. It's just different kinds. And they all mixed in together. Religious, married, single, working, however you want to see what they do in their occupation. 10 out of 7 are ruthless and they know they ain't shit. They ain't got no mercy for you, brother. So let's get into it.
Sometimes us women, we ain't shit, and that's why sometimes there are so many men who are over a certain age and they are single. Another one of my guy friends, this one chick he was talking to, and at the time, some years ago, I was transitioning from one place to another, so I stayed with him for like 2 weeks. So this chick, first time I met her off the break, she's like, oh, and they just started dating, mind you, right? This chick off the break was like, oh, I want me a Louis bag for Christmas. So for me, I was like, but bitch, y'all just started dating. Why you want him to spend all that money on you already? And what are you bringing to the goddamn table? You know, that was that. Another time, I was sick as shit and I lived closer to him. So he brought me some food. Mind you, when I get sick, y'all, I get sick like I'm on my damn deathbed. So I couldn't go and get anything to eat at all. So he brought me something to eat. And this chick had the nerve to say, well, why are you taking her some food and blah, blah, blah. And I don't want you being her friend anymore. When I tell y'all I cuss this motherfucker out, I cuss his ass out. I said, if you cut me off to be just for her, bitch, when y'all break up, don't you ever, never, ever come back talking to me again. So guess what, y'all? He ain't stopped being my friend, and they broke up. So guess who got the last laugh? I do. But anyway.
That's some toxic ass shit. But this.
Woo! Damn. This woman here is something else. Listen, she laid it down on the line talking about, I moved and transitioned based on moving, and you notice she always has a male friend. If you watch part 1, she's always talking about she's got a male friend. Peep the game. She always got a man doing something for her. Okay? Peep the game how this shit is being operated. And a lot of women have that. They can have a dude over here, and they got that male friend that he's called the helper. because he's a weak motherfucker. But anyway, listen how she operated. See how women are when they competitive to one another? They competitive, right? Ah, bitch, what the fuck you in the way for? Move. Oh, what? He ain't supposed to feed me? So of course she goes directly to him. I'm your friend. We supposed to so and so. Now let's flip the game for a little bit. If the shoe was on the other foot, you think she would stop her friendship with him? Beat the game. And let him know if you stop talking to me and you two break up, you cannot come back to me and apologize at all. See, this is the sting that a lot of you men don't see the women. When she sting your fucking ass. Because if she can't dominate you, remember, she can't dominate you in other ways. She's gonna dominate you mentally. She's gonna try to dominate you sexually. Don't get it twisted. This is how they move. I told you, 7 out of 10 females are lethal. And they all blend into all kinds of things. I told you, they into religion. They in the working field. They mothers. They're productive in whatever they doing. The 7 out of 10 of these females are fucking lethal. And they are constantly moving forward to lead in their fucking shoes. This is the way to listen. This ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. It's just the generation has changed and women have peaked the game on a lot of shit. And if they know that you ain't no alpha, you can forget it. Remember that they can't they'll even try to dominate an alpha male. When they know they can't, either they're gonna submit or they're gonna go, I can't deal with you. Listen to how they talk. You know what? They'll say some shit like this here. Oh, you something else. See, when a woman tell a man he's something else, because she can't dominate him. The reason why I know that, because I've been told that all my fucking life. Oh, you something else. Oh, no. They can't dominate me. They'll try it in many different ways, but it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You see, because the way I was raised with a mother and a father, it was balanced, okay? In our household, of 8 children, it was balanced. Mother and father. There was no domination. It was balanced. You as a man, was my father spoke to you, he says, you must dominate. I'll need you to be balanced. And when you balance, you'll be able to see things and hear things equally. That's how my father was telling us, to be balanced. You are alpha male. Now, every male ain't gonna be no alpha male. We know that shit. It's just a fact. But women will seek and destroy. And look how this woman talking about, that's supposed to be her friend, right? And because the friend, his little girlfriend says, what the fuck you feed her for? Why? Because it was an emotional thing. Okay, now he helping her because she's sick. But the woman's like, wait a minute, that's a little too intimate. Not intimate of having sex, that he's taking care of her. She don't like, how the fuck you entertaining this shit? Don't she got a boyfriend? Don't she got a female friend? Peep the game. Peep the game. How the war between the 2 females is going on because women ain't with that shit. That's their territory. Bitch, get your own shit. You see how the game is played? And like the woman said, what did she say in the end? Oh, they broke up anyway, so they broke up. Look, he fucked up, so that's him. You see how it is? She dumped his motherfucking ass. Friendship or no friendship. She dumped him. Basically saying, if you don't do what the fuck I tell you to do, okay? That's that stingray. Bow, bow, bow. That's that stingray. You don't do what she wants, boom. Trust and believe. I've been in many situations where females like, oh, I let them know from the get-go. Bitch, I'm like, oh, well, I can't be your friend. Like, I don't give a fuck. The bitch look at me and I said, move on, bitch. There's billions of fucking females. I let them know from the get-go. You ain't the only pussy walking around this bitch. Real fucking talk. You are not the only pussy up in this bitch. You got to let them know, because if you don't, they gonna eat your ass up. But let's get back to what the fuck she was saying. I hope y'all really paying attention, because they out there. They'll tear your ass up. Let's get into it. We're going to get right into it. This is something else, boy. She the real deal. This woman here, she the real alpha motherfucking female. And I hope you really understanding this because she ain't playing nothing. Let's get into it.
She came from this like uppity family, and she just had so many requirements and all this bullshit. So again, she was on that bullshit. So that's why his ass is single. And currently, he kind of got somebody pregnant who said that she was on birth control. Mind you, it takes two to tango, but she really wasn't. She kind of trapped him. I've been there.
She laughed at that.
But again, it's just so many I'm seeing. But again, there are other reasons why men are single, because I have a lot of friends who are over 40 who are single, but I'm not going to put them on blast for other reasons, because I sit here and I'm like, well, you're dating this type of chick and you want to get married and have a family, and you know you can't get it from these type of girls, so why are you still dealing with them? Or they playing games. They've been in long-term relationships and they still, well, I don't know if I want to be with her. Well, if you don't want to be with her, why are you leading her on? Break it up, break it off, meet somebody else, and move on, you know? So we all have...
It's because of...
So again, a lot of it, why I see some of those men are single is because women, including myself, ain't shit. And hopefully my ain't shit part don't come out with this in this new relationship, because I'm trying my hardest to be a woman and not be so in charge of everything and be so controlling, because I can't be controlling, because, you know, that's Virgos, and I was in the Marine Corps and all that shit tying, and I'm from Trinidad, you know, so all that bottled up in one, independent can make me be a certain way, but I'm really trying to let my ain't shit part like stay back there somewhere. So we're gonna see these next few months if I end up giving up my ain't shit ways and being nice to this gentleman, because he is a nice guy. I just hope that, you know, with this show, you know, we can just talk about some different topics and, you know, things that you guys want to talk about. You know, you can always hit me up at the bottom of my what is this thing called? My blog, and let me know what you guys would like to discuss. I have about 30 topics that I want to discuss. So it's kind
All right.
All right, brothers and sisters. It's at the end of her, what she was talking about. If you, this was her first time on the video, so she was a little bit, you know, tight. I thought she did pretty good. You know, to sit in front of a camera and just allow yourself to flow naturally. In the beginning, you get nervous and you're tight. Your mouth is dry. You're not relaxed. You know, it takes a while. And so if you see it a little kind of tight, it's the truth. That was her first time, but even though it was her first time, she hit a home run. She hit a home run because she told the truth. And I hope you understood what she was saying in the end. In the end, she says she knows she ain't shit. And she basically was taught to be very independent. Now, how can a very independent woman be in a relationship with an alpha male? She's not going to want to submit. She's not, because she has not been taught to live a monogamy lifestyle. This is where we need to start to understand. She has not been taught to live a monogamy lifestyle. She has not been taught to be submissive or submit. She hasn't been taught that. If her mother didn't teach her that, her father didn't teach her that, whoever's her guardian have not taught her that. And if they did tell her that, and if they did taught her that, why she doesn't use it? How come she become that woman that ain't shit? There's 7 out of 10 females that ain't shit, and they sit up there and they creep around. You notice what she says, I got a lot of male friends. Huh? She don't want female friends around her like that. The only female friends that she's gonna want are the ones that's gonna be submissive to her, because she's a dominator. She will devour your ass. Just by me listening to her, she's a devourer. Tell me, I meet this nice guy. It's not the first nice guy she met. And then she ad-libs in all the other inklings of saying, I'm Trinidadian, I was in the Navy, I was this. So all this made you to be a fucking alpha female. I'm very independent. So all these things that you did compound you to be this ain't shit female. Nah, you was like that. You wanted to be that way. I know a lot of females from the military. They ain't got that kind of attitude. I know a lot of females that are in the military. Listen here, I work around nothing but court officers. Court officers, females, police officers, females. I work around that shit. A lot of them, you could see a lot of them are fucked up just like that. Then you could see a lot of them are sweet. They sweet like that. You understand? Listen to how they talk. Now, sure, it could be a facade, right? But you can't hold that shit for so long. Some females are over-aggressive. I've met them. Over-aggressive right at the top. They talk to you like that. But what I also find out behind that, they fucking they butterflies. You gotta penetrate that motherfucking armor. Once you penetrate that armor, you know what I'm saying? They're submissive, good women. So, it all depends really. You got to be careful. 7 out of 10 of these females are vipers, snakes. You heard what she said. I ain't shit. She keeps saying it. She keeps repeating it. I'm not shit. I'm trying to get this shit out of my system. We're gonna see. That shit is crazy. I commend her, but a lot of women are like that. Now let's get one thing straight. A lot of these women are not gonna come out and be open about that shit. Nah, they like devouring wimp fucking men. You got women that's bisexual. You got women that's bisexual. The reason why I say the word bisexual is because really they are full-blown gay females, but when they want to step outside that box and want to get some dick, they'll do that. They use a man just for that. Especially if the female they dating is getting on their nerves and they tired of that sensitive bullshit, that emotional bullshit. They go, listen, you know what? You're bringing too much of that emotional shit. You're fucking up my curve. So they'll go outside there and find themselves a man who just want to bang them out and don't have no ties to him. Now, if she likes him, not because it's sexually, but she likes him like, he's a cool guy, I like that. So she'll try to hang around him just to get what she wants. Still, beat the game, brothers and sisters. Understand this shit. And once again, I will repeat, all women are not like this. I said 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10 females are vipers. That's 70%, they out there. And they get more aggressive. They speaking louder and louder and louder. Hey, didn't Carly B, she won the war, didn't she? She's aggressive. A lot of these females like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She kept it real. She says she's a hoe. She says she's a pole dancer. That female said, I drug niggas. I drugged grown men and took their money. So I'm talking to you. If you, that wimpy motherfucker, and don't get it twisted, you got alpha males that's wimpy too. A lot of you I used to go to go-go spots too. You ain't gonna tell me shit. I used to go, me and my boys used to go, or I used to go by myself. One thing I always had was when I went in there with authority and aggressive. Straight, Jack. I can tell you the story real quick. Met a female at the go-go spot years back. And she says, I'm going to school and I'm missing that. I said, why the fuck you telling me that for? Am I supposed to feel sorry for you and give you my money like that? You here to go up there and dance and shake your motherfucking ass. She goes, why are you talking to me like that? Because why the fuck you in here telling me I know you're a dancer. I don't need you to be telling me all your fucking issues. I don't want to hear that shit because I'm striking the conversation. No, get up there and dance. That's why I'm spending my money. I don't want to hear about your shit. She got up and danced like that and did a wonderful dance. I hit her off. Boom. That's what you got to do. You can't be sitting up there trying to listen to her fucking problem. That bitch trying to hypnotize you. She trying to hypnotize you so she can get what the fuck she want from you. Or you can get sucked up there, especially if your self-esteem as a man, you crashed. A lot of men's self-esteem have crashed. And this is how they get caught into the game. They don't tell you though. Men fall too. Men fall too and crash. And they lose it, self-esteem. They so over-emotional. And a woman could have destroyed them. Beat the game. Yo, I'm sure I'm in rock. Do they give a fuck about you? Think about it.